Oh, so you're gonna make the call?
I'm gonna try it. I have retribution.
Must have retribution. But already we're recording, so
Yeah.
you want to get started? Or you want to get started? Are you still looking up that? You want me to get started? No, I'll go ahead and get started. All right, we're back here. Another episode of the Pelican Jack podcast. I am your amazing host, but just one half, Alex Ortiz, and this is...
I'm Devin Watkins, your other host. It's time to talk shit and get lit.
Yes, sir.
This
yes,
shit
sir.
is more fun than falling at a bonfire.
And I am actually... I'm a little slizzy. I'm a little lit.
Yeah, man, that's how we like to do it. We keep it loose, we get a little lit. We check our Facebook notifications, we disrespect everybody.
So, this week... So what we're doing right now is we've got a little bit of an issue. Devin posted the last podcast on his
Episode
Facebook.
19.
And you know what? I'll go ahead and let Devo take over the story from here.
Well, you know, I'm just promoting my shit. Episode 19. I posted it to my music page on Facebook, and then on my personal page, I repost my music page post.
Yeah.
And my own cousin, my own flesh and blood,
Flesh and blood, grew up with him.
posts
Shared underwear.
shared underwear. We jacked each other off.
Okay. What else?
You know, just regular shit.
Okay, I just thought there might be some more juicy information.
Wine and dine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little academic cuties.
No, okay. But anyway, what happened with a specific family member?
Well, this motherfucker is the only one to post a comment on there. You know, other normal people will just like it, or you know, they might really like it. They'll love it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker posts "waste of my time" and then posts like 5 crying, laughing emojis.
So he definitely knew he was trolling, that motherfucker.
I
He
guess
definitely
so.
knew he was trolling.
So let's see what we got here. We got Bobby.
So what are you trying to do?
Trying to look this scrub up.
Are you trying to give him a call?
Guess who his favorite rapper was?
Yellow Wolf? Who?
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. Hey, Gucci Mane's a classic. There's a lot of people who Gucci Mane is, at the very least, in their top 5 rappers.
Top 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Gucci Mane?
Gucci Mane has been relevant for a long time. He's had a huge following for a long time. Now, he's not one of my personal favorites. I'm not saying that he's on my list at all. I'm not a big fan. But he is a popular rapper, and he's had a long following for a long time. He's done a lot, so I respect him. Gotta respect him.
Alright.
So,
I guess.
lemon diamond chain with them V cuts. Nigga. So what's going on? What's on here? What do we got? What do we got?
To make sure this shit goes how it's supposed to. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so in the meantime, in between time, let's talk about this for a second while you finish that up. So,
It's not gonna work.
next gen releases coming out. PS5 and the Xbox Series. They came out with 2 of them, like an X and an S, Series X, Series S, something like that.
Yeah.
So, well, are you gonna buy one?
Probably not right away, but I'll probably have the PlayStation.
Eventually? What do you mean eventually? Like next year?
I don't know, whenever. I still got PlayStation 4 games I'm playing.
Yeah, I just...
Still got PlayStation 3 games I'm playing.
Unless the games that I'm currently playing just like fall off in player base and nobody's playing, or they just stop doing it, I don't even really see myself getting one of the next gens. Not for the money. Not with what I'm also trying to do with my money right now. It just doesn't seem like anyway. It's not the priority is. Nowhere
it's
near.
not like it has the next, you know, DVD player, the next Blu-ray player.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this one still plays everything just fine.
Exactly. And to me, it's just like, I don't see it change. I mean, there was a big step from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. As far as I just don't see this step being as big. I just don't see like the next step. Like for me, the next step that'll interest me would be like some sort of virtual reality or some.
I mean, there are other cats doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! I almost puked a little bit.
I know.
Look how wet.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Maybe when Elon Musk comes out with that Neuralink, that'll spawn a gaming revolution. Just think about it. Neuralink. That's when you start getting into like those. Basically, like all those bunch of that animes where you go that full dive into a game, or like Ready Player One, basically. You know what I'm saying? Where you like
could be
your consciousness almost.
I was thinking I'd probably just get used for porn.
Oh, probably definitely that's gonna be on there. That's definitely
gonna be porn.
Yeah, and porn. They actually lead the way in technology. Like the porn industry fueled like the 4K and like the 4D TV. Was it 4D? Or the 3D TVs? They were big on that. They pushed that industry when there was just a big investment and push into the 3D TVs and the 4K. People want the highest of high definition nips, dude. They don't want 32-bit nips, bro.
I want to see the warts on that puss.
I want to see the pore.
I want to see the white on that head.
But I guess it is that way with like, do you think porn is just like, it's the way it functions in a psyche. It's always got to be like the next thing, it's got to progress. It's got to elevate or progress. You can't watch the same thing over and over. You want the next new thing.
I still get off on the same things I got off on when I first started getting into porn. Like I get erections when the wind blows. So.
I feel you on that. For sure. So are we gonna be able to call Bubby or what?
I can give it a shot.
Go ahead and call that motherfucker.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Let me see what I got here.
And let's not tell him that he's on the podcast. Let him just think that he's on speakerphone.
He's got it now.
We want to hear the.
I don't have him saved in here as Bubby. Let's see.
Oh shit.
Hold on, I got it. We still got some here.
Okay, Playboy. Let's see what's going on. Playboy.
Bubby Schaefer.
While he's doing that, we are working on a.
It is 10 night. Oh, it's Friday though.
It's Friday night, and we're working on a Pelican Jack theme song. Jack theme song.
Yeah,
so.
we basically just gotta record it.
Yeah, maybe we do that tonight. At least get a rough draft anyway.
Yeah, we could. That'd be good. Get nice and sloshed and just give you a little pirate anthem.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Maybe it'd be something that we'll add on to the end of the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely be done first. So.
We're definitely upgrading. Y'all see the studio looking good.
So yeah, new camera, new lighting, new studio. Sound treatments.
Dude, I know we've invested in this studio between like the mic, the camera, these little mic booms, the recording software. I put close to 2,000 in it already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we've definitely been we've put in some work financially and just time wise too. And it's still ramping up.
Yeah, we're taking it seriously. I mean,
yeah.
We're staying consistent even through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're still ramping it up as far as regularity.
And it's fun. I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You having fun?
Oh yeah, and I'm already thinking. Yeah, I know you are too. Extra content.
Yeah. I want to do it more. We just, we both work jobs. I got a wife, 4 dogs, 6 chickens. Actually, I've got 4 chickens now.
Definitely think about extra content and like the idea that I suggested to you earlier. That could be maybe like a Patreon additional content type thing.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that.
For sure. So that way that would circumvent some of the issues that we're thinking about with that.
Yeah, I could get some shit together.
Mm-hmm.
We both could. We could try to compete out to each other with like the craziest videos from the darkest corners of the web.
Yeah, exactly. So that'd be definitely pretty fun. Definitely some extra content. But we're definitely not forgetting about this. This is definitely one of the main things right here. But this is pretty fun. It's going pretty good. But you ready to make that call?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he'll answer here.
We'll see. Motherfucker better answer, dude.
I'm on speaker.
Motherfucker. He's not gonna answer. That little piggity bitch.
I think he's scared, man. Well, what are you gonna do, folks?
You saw it here first. He's scared. He would talk shit on Facebook. You know? That's a different story when, it's on the internet. You just say what you want. Talk about that shit.
I know I ended the call. I know maybe on the 19th ring he might have picked it up.
He was right there. And people today, nobody's near their phone. Ever.
Yeah.
So, he could have just not seen it.
Well, you know how it goes.
Bullshit. Anyway, Hater. What else? Oh! Just side note, anecdotal story.
What up?
Related to the gaming topic as well. So I'm in a party on Xbox, gaming it up, playing some Apex. And I'm with this one guy, and there's like 6 people in the party, but Apex is only like 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like talking to like mostly his friends, and I'm like one of the new people. But anyway, it was like Taxi, my gamer tag's Private Taxi. If y'all want to link up.
Private Taxi,
on
that
Xbox.
sounds like a good porn channel.
Yeah. But they were like, Taxi, you got Cold War? The new Call of Duty Cold War?
Uh-huh.
I was like, nah, I ain't got that. He's like, you broke ass nigga. I was like, oh fuck, he killed me. Even though I was never even planning on getting it, but he fucking killed me with that. I was like, oh shit. You broke ass nigga. And they were even asking me how I came up with Private Taxi. And it was really pretty random. And basically, I was just trying to come up with something that didn't have like a bunch of numbers in it to get it to go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted just like an original tag of some sort. And I was just going through things, and it was something random.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I still got the other one sick with it. 71.
I'm still rocking old Devereaux.
Old Devereaux. Oh, we should play some Smite.
Yeah, we should play some Smite.
Play some Smite soon. Let's play some Smite soon. For sure. But, so, election's been called.
Election's been called, yeah.
Biden wins.
Biden. Well, we've got all the legal stuff, but I'm pretty sure barring any craziness.
From what it's looking like, it's a done deal.
Yeah, we got a president-elect in January. We'll have a handoff of the power to the new president.
Hand off power.
And for the next 4 years, we got the Biden administration. Hopefully everybody holds them to the same standards we held Donald Trump to.
I highly doubt it.
Which is what? We didn't really hold Donald Trump to any standards.
He was under a microscope.
Certainly lit him
he
up.
was under a microscope,
Yeah,
for sure.
there definitely was no good in the public eye that he could do.
Everything was the way everything was looked at was through a negative lens. He had to do something really good for to get any just acknowledgement. Yeah, it had to be something like there was no debatableness about it. It had to be good for them to even recognize it. Which is pretty lame, but yeah, if they come with the same energy with Biden, I'm cool with it. But if they don't come with the same energy, that just shows the partisanness and how it's not really news. It's just news actors. It's not journalists. It's not journalism. It's just news acting. And they have agendas. So
The agendas, man.
But here's what I don't get. So Trump loses, and he fires his Secretary of Defense?
Yeah, you just start fucking shit up now. Oh, you're about to get this? Well, I got a month to make this fucking shitty.
But what was he planning to do in the last 2-3 months here that he needed, and after he lost? What was he planning to do that he needed to get
He's
a
just
new one?
punishing people. You're why I lost. You're fired.
You didn't bring the troops back. You didn't do what I need you to do. You're gone. You're out of here. You told me to keep the troops out there.
I thought you were strong, you're weak. I don't need you. I'll get someone else. I'll get the best. Okay? People are telling me I hear the best is out there and I'm gonna get them, okay? We're gonna get the best. We're gonna get them in here.
We're gonna get the best of the best.
It's gonna be tremendous.
We're gonna be winning bigly. Very bigly.
Kristen's back with the crab angles.
Rangoons.
Well, no, they're angles here at Golden Sun.
I've always known them as a rangoon.
That's always sounded a little racist to me, though.
Rangoon?
Yeah.
It
It's a
could
little too close.
It could be
coon,
a slang. It could definitely be some racist slang.
Get out of here, you little rangoon.
You dirty fucking rangoon.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a little Viet Cong type though.
Viet Cong beating up Hmong people. I know that was Laos. Wrong conflict.
You little fish face. Oh man.
Bleep.
I think I can get away with fish face. It's not like I said zipper head or nothing.
Yeah, you definitely didn't say that, so we're good to go. We're good to go on that. You definitely didn't say gook, you didn't say cheek, you didn't
say pan face.
You didn't say yellow belly, you didn't say none of that. So I don't
flat face.
I think you're good. I think we're covered. Yeah. As far as
that devolved into something that wasn't super nice, but
True.
I'm not proud of
But it was all sarcasm. It was all meant in joking fashion.
Yeah, my wife's a little.
Yeah, I've dated it. I've got a bunch of friends that was there. I talked to one on the phone earlier.
I don't hate people.
We don't hate anybody.
Asian or Eastern descent.
Don't walk it back now, though. Don't walk it back.
I know, I still.
We were joking.
I mean it all.
We were definitely joking.
I definitely. You know, my grandpa served in Vietnam and I just harbor a grudge.
He does?
No, I do. No, he's fine. But I hate them.
But yeah, I just feel like, well, I mean, there's a lot of like racial tension and stuff going on in the country, and that's obviously happening, but there's still...
Aren't we due for a good race war?
No, definitely not that, but I mean, we gotta leave room for comedy. We can't always be just like everything is like, oh, you said that and you mean the worst towards an entire group of people. Like, it's just not true. It's just not true.
That's just simply not true.
And I feel like most times, I feel like more people have racist thoughts than they have like actual racist intentions. Like people think, you might think something and have, but even when you think it, you're like, oh, it's not true. That's, everyone's different. Everyone's an individual.
Damn, let me tell you today about, so that triggered me to think about being able to tell when someone's bullshitting you. My manager was in an interview today that unfortunately I did not get to be in. I was looking for hats and shit, and my chair broke, and it was just. This has been the first Friday the 13th where I've actually been like, man, this has fucking sucked. It's just like nothing's gonna go right on this day.
Damn, my Friday the 13th has been pretty good, so pretty good day.
Usually I'm like, I don't know what everyone's talking about. But today in particular, like I woke up, I thought it was Thursday. I go to work. I get to work. I see the cleaning crew, and I'm like, cleaning crew's usually on here on Friday. Are they on a special schedule? I look at my phone. It says Friday. I'm like, oh fuck! I didn't take the fucking trash out. I've got 2 dead chickens in my trash can.
Damn.
And I want to put a fucking big mattress box in my trash can, so they'll take it, and I don't have to pay a $20 pickup fee. But anyway, what the fuck was I talking about?
You were talking about work, and you were going on a tangent about... Shit, I'm lost too.
God damn, man, we were on something there. Okay, hold on. Being able to bullshit you, okay.
Bullshit, yeah.
My manager.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for Hatch bullshit. He was in an interview. So this lady, I guess she was like in her 30s probably. He estimated she was wearing like this real low cut dress, and she was being just like real people pleasing. Like all and just like, oh yeah, I just love what Diana's doing here with red dress and this, that, and the other. And I probably shouldn't have said that, but.
You're good.
And
that's a good name, Diana.
She was like scrunching her arms together and leaning forward, and he was like, I think I saw a nip there for a second. So instead of just like not hiring her, he's gonna have her come back for a different interview with our HR guy and a manager of a different department. He's like, I just couldn't get a read on her.
He wants to hire her, but he doesn't want to be the one who hires her.
Yeah. He's like, damn, I saw a nip. I can't do it.
No.
Compromised.
He's already like, fuck, I want to smash. I need a second opinion.
Yeah. But he got another guy. Yeah.
He's like, I need a second opinion. It's going to be trouble. I don't want to be the one who makes the decision.
We were all talking about it today. And, James gave him the rundown, and he was like, oh, that sounds like a no hire. And I was like, it depends on who you're asking.
Depends on, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, we got some hiring going on at my job too. Training new people. Same old shit. You know how it is.
Are you speeding up or slowing down?
Staying steady.
Staying steady.
No significant.
Zaxby's is a lot stronger here in this area, I think, than Sonic is.
Yeah. But Sonic is historically weather dependent with all the stalls.
Yeah. And there's still the drive-through, but...
Yeah, there's still the drive-through, but it's just like, it's not what...
It's not really any faster.
It's not what people think of when they think of going, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, tons of people go through the drive-through, but there's a lot of people at the stalls.
We still have to cook your cheddar peppers for 3.5 minutes.
They're no good, held.
Well, we're going to do it for 3.
Close enough.
Close. It's not going to be piping hot in the middle.
Dude.
You're going to be able to eat it pretty quick.
I've been at stores where they were like, cheddar peppers cook on cheese stick timer.
What, 2:15?
2:30 max.
Yeah, just hit the timer, go flip your burgers and come back. Fuck it, we'll do it for tots. We'll blanch them tots and tots. That's what Jeffrey did when I first got there, that big old giraffe motherfucker. That dude would wash his shoes in the 3-compartment sink in the back. He would go out on the clock and do scratchy lotteries. He would go wash his car.
I owe that guy an ass beating, actually.
I think everyone does.
Yeah, but an actual debt. There's an actual debt to
Tell
be
me
paid.
about it. What happened?
Oh, there was a situation, almost embarrassing for me to even discuss. Got scammed.
Damn.
Got scammed. Well, I guess I'm not.
Well, so did Sonic.
Yeah, but this was a more personal scam, but not even personal. But basically, I was middlemaning some product, and so I came up to the location with it, and then I went inside and I was talking inside. Well, I didn't know I had brought someone with me, And anyway, the transaction happened without me being present. And then when I came back out, the transaction had already happened, and the bills did not feel right. It was supposed to be $300. Something didn't feel right off the rip. And I was like, I don't know. Then I went to the gas station. I tried to buy something with it because I was like, this doesn't feel, these don't feel right. Boom. They're like, I can't take this. This is fake. So anyway, all the money was counterfeit that we were given. So, and I was super pissed just because, like I said, I wasn't there for the transaction. So, you know, and at the end of the day, maybe I wouldn't have caught it. You know what I'm saying? But it just, like, since it happened without me, I'm just like, man, if I would have been there.
Yeah, that was
I might have been able
calculated.
to. Yeah, it's like, boom, it's like, oh, wait, he's not here, too. He went inside, and this other guy is young. It was like a little young buck kid. Not kid, but he's just a younger guy who's like 20.
Yeah, man.
And stuff, so.
Some of the younger guys. I almost went to jail one day. Cops came to my house. I was slinging at the time.
Oh, is this, Polo Club?
Yeah.
Mm.
The manager of the apartments was there with a cop. I was
Really?
shirtless and shorts that were too big for me. I had 8.5 grams up in the back of my toilet.
Mm-hmm. They came and searched?
No, they didn't, but they said they were going to come back with dogs, so I flushed it all.
Mm.
But like they saw the baggies on the coffee table, and
Damn.
it was pretty nuts.
Jeez,
pretty wild.
But damn, the manager of the place came up too. That's crazy.
But they never came back with dogs.
But
so
why
I
did?
shouldn't have flushed
What
it
was there?
8.5 grams.
Was there something that sparked that visit? Like an incident?
It was on Thanksgiving break, and some dumbass kid had a guy waiting out in the parking lot in front of my apartment, and a cop was driving by, and he's like, "Wait, there's nobody here, but there's 2 cars right here, and there's one guy sitting in a car that's on, just sitting there." That's a little suspicious. And the guy comes out and then goes back into the apartment when he sees him. That's what really fucked us up. He came back and he's like, "Yo, the cops are out here." I'm like, "God damn it!" And he went back out.
Ah, fuck. Another young buck situation. Getting flustered, not paying attention.
Yeah. I was like, "Yo, just me and my friends are playing Call of Duty. That's all we're doing." We had smoked, but that's all of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the cop came up that day too?
That was the day.
That same day, the cop came back with the manager?
Yeah, the cop came up and the manager was there.
Mm.
Like, I guess they called the manager up. I don't know. I was upstairs brushing my teeth, trying to get presentable for the cops because I knew they were coming. And I knew they were going to talk to me because the other 2 didn't live there.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Oof, yeah. Tough times. I've had some close calls myself. I've had some close calls with DUIs. Where I should have gotten a DUI, I didn't.
It's crazy.
Like, gotten pulled over, talked to the cop and everything. Had been drinking. Didn't go to jail. I was like, holy fuck, I'm good. Well, I'm not. Yeah, that's what I thought at the time. That's what I thought at the time.
You're like, you know what? You could probably make it home.
Mm-hmm. Well, it happened to be that day. I was in like almost like formal gear. Like I was in blacks, like black dress pants, dress shoes, button down shirt. Like, cause originally this is one of my many jobs. This is one I probably haven't told you about. I sold like insurance for about 3 months.
I haven't heard about this.
I was an insurance salesman for about 3 months. And this was one of my my first, you just go like off people and set up like presentations, basically. And this is one of the first ones I did, and so like the people that I was getting into it with, they came out to it and did it, but it was like people that I knew and people that I chilled and like kind of partied with. So then after like the people we did the presentation, wherever they left, and then I stayed and we like hung out and drank and chilled or whatever. And then on my way home from that, boom, stopped at the stop sign. I guess I didn't stop all the way at the stop sign, actually. And then I made the left. It's like starting to come back to me now, like all the details. I made a left. I remember driving through the road. I remember being buzzed as fuck. Like definitely not just had a couple beers, I'm fine, but I've drank. I was definitely buzzed. And I remember like seeing headlights behind me. Whenever I see headlights behind me and I'm driving, even when I'm sober, I like assume that it's a police officer. Yeah, I assume that it's a police officer behind me.
I drive nervous. There's deer
So
everywhere.
I'm like white knuckle gripping the steering wheel, and it's like a curvy ass fucking like a rural road, like hitting these curves and shit, trying to make sure I'm driving perfectly, even though it's taking way more effort than it's supposed to do the driving.
Uh-huh.
I'm driving perfectly, so we drive for like almost 2 miles, and then he finally pulls me over. Because you know what they do, they see the initial infraction, and then they follow you for a little bit to kind of see, they want to see, get a little bit extra evidence for the, the pullover. Like, yeah, he didn't do the stop sign, and he swerved the lane, and stuff like that. But I didn't have any of that extra stuff. Like I said, I was in my button down, and then I was like, hey, and I asked him for directions. That was like one of the first things I did when he came up to the window. I was like, hey, my friend told me this back way home, and I basically pretended like I was lost, and I didn't know where I was at, but I knew exactly where I was at. But it was like back road shit where somebody could easily like have went to somebody's house and then somebody tell them a shortcut. My story was easy to believe. And my technique is also, you light a cigarette too. If you smoke, you get pulled over, you light a cigarette right away.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah, but the whole point of it is just to have another smell in the air besides your breath.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Because how many times like, oof, I smell alcohol in the car, but if you light the cigarette, I'm not blowing it out the window in his face, but there's still like, I've hit it once or twice, because once you get pulled over, he stops for like 2 or 3 minutes and running your shit before he actually walks out to the car.
Yeah.
So boom, you light a cigarette as soon as you're getting pulled over, smoking for the car smells like a cigarette first, and then put it out or whatever. But the whole idea is that they're not just smelling air and alcohol potentially. And like I said, I was in formal attire, looking dapper down, looking good. So I don't know if the dress helped at all, but I feel like it might have. Right, because looks matter, and profiling is like a natural human reaction, right? So I bet you if I was just like in like a fucking an Echo t-shirt and some jeans and some Jordans, his mind would have been already thinking like different things. You know what I'm saying? Different things.
Yeah, I mean, it even comes down to the car you drive. I got pulled over in Watkinsville late at night, I think just because I was driving an Impala.
It's just like random, like, what did he say when he pulled you over?
I had 2 cars on me. The light apparently that illuminates my license plate, one of them was gone. Mm-hmm. And they thought it was a plate that was close to a plate that had warrants for something crazy or something like that. I don't know.
So they were ready to roll up on you deep. They were ready for action.
And they had 2 cars on me. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's Watkinsville. I'm white.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
I'm like a minute from home.
Mm-hmm. It says Watkinsville. I'm white.
Crazy,
But they'll do that for just regular traffic stops. You'll see like a traffic stop, this one guy in a car, and you'll see like 3, 4 cop cars sometimes. And I'm like, this seems a bit excessive.
Oh, you know what? I'm recording these in stereo.
Whoop.
It's whatever. It'll be fun.
Whoop. Whoop. But, yeah, I've had a couple close calls. I had called that call. Then I had another one where, I don't remember what happened. But I was close to where I lived, but I didn't go into where I was. No, I was just leaving my neighborhood. But I had been drinking. And I got pulled over like immediately for no reason, but they were looking for somebody. And they pulled me over, and I was paranoid. I was like, oh, fuck. But like, you sit there whenever they got their lights on you, and I feel like they'd be sitting there just to sit there and like see if you're fidgeting, moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Boom, pull me over, and I just sit there, just chilling. Got my light on. I always turn the light on in the car. Let them see, because I don't want them.
on hands-on.
Yeah. I don't want them to feel
scenario.
like anxious. I don't want any reason for them to be like, what's going on? Like boom, the lights on.
Window down.
Yeah, I've rolled windows down before too. Hey, you can see everything. I'm open look in here. You know. They pulled up and they just asked for my license and registration or whatever, which is weird because they're supposed to like tell you why they pulled you over, but they never told me why I pulled me over. They just asked for my shit, took it back to the car for like 5 minutes. So I'm just sitting there like sweating, like oh fuck, and I've been drinking. Oh shit, fuck. Just stay still, stay straight. We're good. Just chill, relax. Eventually they came back and they said, oh okay, you're not who we're looking for. You can go. I was like, God. Dang. But it's kind of bullshit. They just pulling random people over.
It is. Let me ask you something. You ever thought about fucking an animal?
Mm-mm.
Not even like a dog or something?
I've thought jokingly about people having sex with animals, like how funny it is. Like farmers or farmers, but not even just like white people, just people, just rural people anywhere. Just like fucking goats because they've been on the mountain pass for the last
That's wild.
2 weeks. What makes you bring it up?
I don't know, just thought it popped in my head.
Thought about fucking an animal? You got an animal choice? Let's get into it.
I mean,
Let's get into
the most
it. If you're
popular
gonna
one is sheep, right?
Yeah, but
That's the big one.
But that's just
that makes sense. They're pretty fluffy.
Yeah, but let's talk about if you had the choice.
Docile.
Let's do a top 3.
Maybe the right height.
Top 3 animals you would fuck.
They gotta be the right height, right?
You know,
I don't know.
Top 3
I
animals.
feel
you'd
like
fuck?
dogs are right there.
I can't do dogs. They gotta be wild animals.
Okay.
Not wild.
What about a wild dog? Really just turn the heat up. Just get your dick big enough.
Top 3 for me. All right. Dolphin.
Okay, they're a little too intelligent. What else? Whales?
You want something dumb? You want something real dumb?
Yeah, I mean, I needed to not know what's happening.
Okay,
It's
so
like starfish.
Okay, so dolphin. I'm talking like just sexy animals.
How would you fuck
Oh.
a starfish, do you think?
I don't think possible.
Oh, you could try.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're not like.
You just let it.
Oh, you let the whole starfish like come. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And then it might eat it a little bit.
Yeah, cause it's got like fucking teeth.
Yeah, probably.
It's got little like almost, or doesn't it have like almost like a beak?
I think that's probably a squid.
I'm thinking of probably some video game shit. Thinking of like one of the monsters you have to
That
kill.
could be like a Staryu
Mm-hmm.
or a Starmie, maybe. Come on.
But I digress. Okay, so dolphin. Let's see.
Fuck are you, dolphin?
Fuck you, dolphin. Fuck you, whale. Ooh, dolphin, sea lion, and
Why a sea lion?
orangutan.
That thing could rip you limb from limb.
Well, this is 1,000% hypothetical anyway.
Yeah, but why those ones?
They're cute.
I don't know, I'm thinking sloth,
Mm.
fire ant.
Oh yeah, if we're in the realm of completely fantasy. Why fire ant?
Fuck them.
Heard. Okay, number 3.
Grizzly.
Interesting. Why grizzly?
Because you'd be king of everything if you could fuck a grizzly.
Yeah, if you could fuck
Male
a grizzly.
grizzlies, king of everything.
I mean, even if you,
I'm out of here.
I feel like you get some good props even if you fucked a female grizzly. I mean, that's just surviving any grizzly interaction is a feat in and of itself. But yeah, that was top 3. How did we get onto that? That's crazy. Anyway, what's next? So,
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I've I'm looking for a lot of shit at work.
you what?
Just looking for shit. Just looking for shit at work. And my chair broke today.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fucking Thursday. And put the garbage out.
Have you looked for work? Different work?
Nah, I'm content with where I'm
You're
at.
content where you're at?
Unless we do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. Yeah. For sure. I'm potentially thinking about it.
I'm getting closer to making pretty
I'm always in
decent
flux, dude. I'm always in flux with what I'm gonna do. I'm always in flux.
money. I am starting to take the GRE again. I'm trying to get into graduate school.
I've noticed you've had your book out almost every time I've come over the last couple weeks. For sure. I have noticed that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I've been studying my my ASVAB book still. Even though I'm always in flux on what I do, I'm trying to just see certain things through. So like even if I don't go into, I still want to study and take the test and lose the weight. You know what I'm saying? And then if I decide not to, at the very least, I gain some positives out of it. And like I prove to myself that I can, focus and complete a hefty goal. The weight and the studying, and that's still a pretty good goal to accomplish, even if I decide not to go in. So I want to see that through. The moving to Florida things come back up recently. I've thought about it popped into my head randomly. I was thinking how much of me deciding to stay was based on fear of the unknown, doing something different. How much of me deciding to stay was that? So that came into my head recently. I was like, damn, did I miss out on the game changer, or just some, I don't know, just that spark that really moved. Just do it, not knowing, do it, and do it scared, but just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking damn, I've just been trying to think how much of that decision was based purely off of it just being a big jump, and then taking the path of least resistance, which is not the path of growth. You know what I'm saying? So I've been debating that recently as well. So that's back up. My mom's definitely still pushing that too. She's a little jabber. She's a little try to plant fucking little mines in your brain. And she's like, oh, no, I know you decided to stay, but she's just still gonna plant it.
Come down here. You got pythons and alligators. The epicenter of COVID.
She's still just
I'm a Florida man.
You gonna stay here. But, and then I also remembered the last time I was down in Florida,
Hurricanes.
man, I liked being down in Florida. And I love beach, dude. I love the beach.
It's always too hot.
I love the beach, dude. I like walking on the beach. I like being I liked it a lot. When I went down the last time, I went for almost 2 weeks. I was down there, I went to Cocoa Beach, St. Augustine's, and Daytona Beach.
I've never been there.
And, dude, I was just loving it. And I was taking walks, at least walks, daily. Just go clear your mind, just enjoy the fresh air. That shit was cleansing. It was focusing, clarity.
I get that when I have a good shit.
Ooh.
I really spray on my asshole nice. There's a fine balance between not hard enough spray to get all the shit off of your starfish and too hard of a spray to where you now have a water animal and now you're gonna shit more. Because I'm usually on the clock, I've got about 2.5 minutes to get this shit out and get cleaned up. And then I need to brush my teeth and, put some clothes on and get out the door.
Mm-hmm. So you're rushing it. I poops. I'm not quite that regular. I'm definitely morning time pooper for sure. Usually first thing, kind of flexible though. Sometimes like mid to late morning, but I'm definitely usually 100% mostly morning pooper. But as far as clarity, I don't know. But it is a hidden joy. One of those little subtle joys that gets underrated.
Yeah.
Like
I
a good
enjoy
shit.
it, but
A good shit like leaves you feeling not only like but like physically you feel relieved for about 30 minutes sometimes. You're just
you
like,
got a little pep in your step, you got a little bounce.
yeah, you're just like, oh my god, that shit was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to shit before work, on my lunch break, and after work.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
sometimes I'll shit
Wait.
thrice
So you're
before
shitting
10.
like 3-4 times a day?
Minimum.
They can't be full shits. This doesn't. You don't eat that much food. You're taking little bird shits.
Nah.
You're taking little bird shits
This
4
is
times a day.
explosive diarrhea. Most of the time.
Jeez. That's gotta be rough. That seems taxing.
Yeah, it's just a lot of spicy food.
Mentally and physically taxing.
Hemorrhoids.
Like, how do you go?
The bidet has been real nice.
How do you plan a trip? How do you go on vacation?
It's always a gamble. I like to live life on the edge.
Every time you leave the house is a gamble.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I don't like to shit in public either, so.
So you have to plan your whole life around this.
Yeah. Like
Wait, so what do you
I'll
do
tune out of conversations because
when you're on
I'm just
vacation?
trying to concentrate on not shitting my pants.
Is the hotel room considered still home base though? When you're on
Yeah,
vacation?
yeah. Yeah, wherever I'm at, wherever I'm staying.
Okay. I was like, dang, you go on vacation, you hold it for a week.
I'm not just gonna like pop into my aunt's house for half an hour and spend 10 minutes of it, spend 33% of it just fucking stinking the joint up. Bam! Boom, you're gonna wanna get some comment on that shit immediately. I painted like the underside of the toilet seat.
Oh, those painters? Yeah, that's a good shit.
It's
When you
like,
paint it.
I don't know how physics allow
That's the
this,
Picasso.
but
That's
it
the
just-
Picasso.
It went down and it came back up. And somehow it wasn't all over my ass cheeks, too.
That's the Picasso. And the ghost is when you take a big shit and you wipe and there's nothing.
Yeah. You're just like, what?
That's called the.
It just kind of slinks down into the tube.
You're like wiped and you're like, wait, what? Did I shit? Did I shit? That shit was just. That's the ghost. Then you got the AK. That's the ones like. The ones that's just kind of like spluttering on.
Rabbit pellets.
Yeah.
The Cocoa Puffs.
Yep, that's the AK.
I'm about to have an Igor's. Which is like if you imagine the character Igor from, I think it's Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein.
Yeah. As a shit. Just kind of like pale and green and sickly and it's like skinny at the bottom and big and lumpy at the top.
I've seen those.
Not symmetrical.
I've seen those.
That's what I've been having.
Do you ever have the ones that are just like the ones that are just like hard, like they feel like something is way too
feel
big.
Like you're shitting glass.
Yeah, you're like, holy fuck. It's like there's blades on this fucking shit right now.
Yeah.
Or the
Just
ones that
coming out
feel like
black
they're
as
huge,
night.
but they're actually just small. You're like, oh fuck, and you feel like your butt all stretched, and then you see like little bloop, and it's just a little fucking thing. Like, what the fuck? I gotta put a little bit more research into poop. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Who fucking knows, dude?
I gotta research. I gotta get to the bottom of the poop game.
The bottom.
Or no, we need Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, get to the bottom of this for me. Find someone.
Figure it out, man.
Get to the poop game so I can watch it in an hour and a half long podcast and get everything I need to know. Poop master.
I'll tell you what, dude. I'm looking forward to this Chinese food.
Me too. Me as well. Do you want to go ahead and wrap it up then?
Let's do it, man. We're an hour in.
Oh, okay. Bet. Perfect.
Go ahead and wrap this up like a Christmas present.
Hey, thank y'all for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us. If you're my cousin, go fuck yourself. But if you're anyone else, thanks for sticking with us. If you got something you want us to do, if you're interested in some extended comment, extended content, some stuff that we can't really do on YouTube, but we could do on other stuff. Just watching videos, playing music, audio from basically anything else. You know, let us know. Get at us at our Twitter and Instagram handles.
Or just comment in the YouTube. YouTube. You know, let us know.
Just fucking do that shit, bro.
We're there.
Just fucking do it.
So yeah, just hit us up. Our Twitters and Instagram will be in the description links in the bio. And or you can email us at pelicanjackpodcast at gmail.com.
Do it.
Get on that shit. Suggestions for the show? Whatever. Positive or negative. But if you're negative, we're gonna know. We're gonna talk shit. Especially if it's negative criticism that's not constructive. We'll be blasted.
But right now we got no viewers, so I fucking see that shit. Just shut your goddamn mouth. 'Cause I know who you are. I know where you live. Probably.
Yep. But anyway, peace out, motherfuckers.
Alright, those little sticks.
Ugh.